Yes. Good afternoon. So, geography optional. I don't want to discuss more about the merits, demerits part and all. Let's enter into what are all the things that are there. But before we start, I just wanted you to look at certain questions that are there. Yes. So, I just wanted you to first go through certain questions just to have an understanding of how exactly questions will come and what needs to be done. Now, there are certain topics, as soon as we see them, we feel they are very vast and anything can be asked from that particular topic. But UPSC has always maintained a traditionality in those. So, as I tell, more than 400 marks every year repeats from the previous year questions itself. So, if you have a proper notes of the questions and answers in the format, then it would be easier. If you check India's role in world affairs, can I say it's a very vague topic? Yes. And we can teach entire international relations in that. Geopolitics of South Asia and Indian Ocean realm. These are the words that are there. Now you see the questions, guys. This is from last 10 years, whatever questions are there in the UPSC. Explain the role of India in the geopolitics of South Asia. 10 marks. You see, geopolitical significance of Indian Ocean. Write short note. 10 marks. Assess the geopolitical significance of Indian Ocean. 10 marks. Write a note on geopolitics of Indian Ocean realm. Discuss the emerging geopolitical scenario of Indian Ocean realm. Write short note, importance of India in the geopolitics of Indian Ocean realm. Discuss the geopolitical importance of Indian Ocean area. Analyze the role of India in the geopolitics of Indian Ocean. Here you see, importance of India, role of India. Make an appraisal of the role of India in the geopolitics of Indian Ocean. Discuss the implication of India's strategic location with reference to Indian Ocean. India is emerging as global power in relation to Indian Ocean realm. So, can you see more or less the questions is about what? Geopolitics of Indian Ocean realm. For this, if we can have a proper format, maximum how much? Minimum is 10 marks, maximum is 15 marks, right? So what we should do is we should have a notes for this. What are all the keywords that must be there? What diagram I should draw? What should I represent? See guys, geography or any optional for that matter is an ocean. We have to read BSc, MSc, like BA, MA, all 5 years we need to read, which is not possible in any exam. We are trying to prepare from UPSC orientation, where we are going to study how questions are going to come and what we need to see with respect to each and every question. What must be the keywords that must be there? Fine. See, 65% of the syllabus is completely overlapping with what you see in GS case. 65% of the syllabus is completely overlapping with GS. Remaining part is mostly static part, which you look from different aspects. Now, you look at this case. You see, international boundary of India and related issues, cross-border terrorism. There is a chapter called political aspects, from where every year 25 marks will come for sure. In that particular topic, when you see Sino-Indian boundary, international boundary of India and related issues, discuss the political issues involved in Siachen Glacier, major issues involved in Sino-Indian boundary conflict, write an essay on origin, dimension, implications of Sino-Indian border, bring out the geopolitical implications of Doklam. This happened in that year when Doklam crisis happened. They asked the question on that. Now you see, explain the origin, dimension and implications of Sino-Indian border dispute. Recently, did you hear China-India border dispute is going on? So same. Explain the origin, dimensions and implications. India is involved in a number of border disputes. Explain the reasons and remedies. Problems of militancy in India's border states. Discuss the geopolitical importance of India's land boundaries. Write about the role of physiography in cross-border terrorism. Fine. Each one will see. But what I'm trying to tell, can you see most of the questions are associated with respect to the terms? And international border, you see, guys, I'll tell. Nepal. With Nepal, we have only one issue. Bhutan, we don't have issue. Bangladesh, only river issues, right? With Pakistan, Jammu Kashmir issue. 10 mark answer you can write only for Sino-India, that is India and China. No other state you will be able to write. So two types of questions are asked. One, write about all the things, or write about only one. Now what I'm trying to tell, can't you make a proper notes of these things? If you know this is the question that is going to come, you should have a proper answer. And what you must do every year, you must try to write the answer with respect to that year current affairs. Means, this is given, now you should start your answer by telling, recently, China and India resolved the dispute at PP15. But still, there are several issues between India and China. They are. If you start by writing that. Last time you might have heard about Galwan Valley clashes, like there were issues. You can say, recently there was Galwan Valley crisis between India and China. These are the issues that we had. Are you getting the point? So, guys, okay. Sorry. You see here, geographical basis of Indian federalism. Fine. Now you tell me, physiographically India is divided into what, guys? India is divided into what? Can you tell? Yeah, states, that's fine. But which states? Can you tell? So, okay. What are all the different, physical features present in India? Can I say mountains? Which mountains are there? Himalayan mountains, correct? Second, Ganga plains. Can I say? Third, what do you have? Right? Deccan plateau, peninsular plateau. Do you agree? Fourth, can I say coastal? Fifth, can I say islands? India is divided into what? 5. Himalayas, plains, plateau, coastline, islands. Correct? Now, guys, can you tell Himalayan states? Which all states of India comes under Himalayas? I'll tell you, see. Ladakh, Jammu Kashmir, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand. Then guys, can I say, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya. Can I say Himalayan states? Yes? Okay. Plains, can you tell the states? Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, correct? Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, Assam. They all come under what? Plains. Can you tell coastal states? Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, then Odisha, West Bengal, correct? Remaining comes under what? Like peninsular plateau. Rajasthan is a desert, correct? Can I say geographically India is divided into Himalayan states, plains, states of Great Plains, states in Deccan or peninsular plateau, states in coastal plains, and then islands. You see now, examine critically the geographical basis of Indian Federation. 20 marks. What you must do, you should write India map and say that physiographically India is divided into following. Fine. And then you need to say which are the states that are actually present. How many states and union territories are there? And in these, how many states come under Himalayas? Each one, let us say you draw Himalayas and then show which states come there. You can just mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and write. And then you show the plains region and tell which all are present in this particular part. Like that, if you can write, and one line about the benefits of each one. Right? That is more than enough to write for 20 marks. You see, 10 marks. Geographical basis of Indian Federation. Geographical basis of Indian Federation. Geographical basis for growth of regional, this I'll tell, what is this regional consciousness and all, and then yeah, yes, okay. Can you tell in India states are divided on what basis? Yes. Language, okay, but that is only in South India, right? How Hindi belt is divided, how Northeast is divided, culture. Okay, see guys, as soon as India got independence, we had some states and princely states and all, we united them. Then we thought that language should not be the basis of division, but because of Potti Sri Ramulu and other issues, it was divided on the basis of language. Which all states are divided on the basis of language? Can you give examples to me? Yeah, Andhra Pradesh. Telangana, is it divided on the basis of that? First, combined Andhra Pradesh was on the basis of language. Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Odisha. Correct? They were divided purely on the basis of what? Language. West Bengal to some extent. Then what happened, guys? Entire northeast was divided into two. One was Arunachal Pradesh, another one was Assam. It was divided into two, Arunachal Pradesh and Assam. Now Assam, if I say, later what happened? China attacked India. China captured Arunachal Pradesh and also captured some parts of Assam region. Naga people at that time, they were going closer to China. Immediately after 1962 war, India realized that if we don't give statehood to Nagas, then they may go in hands with China and separate. So 1963-64, India made Nagaland as a separate state. Later, we gave separate statehood to Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya. All this was removed or made a separate state on the basis of ethnicity. Right? First is what? Language. Second is what? Ethnicity. Ethnicity means, in other terms, let me tell. Muslims are all same, correct? Muslims are all same. But Shias and Sunnis, they call it different, correct? Brahmins, you have Vaishnavites and Shivites. They get divided into that. And I have spoken to some people, Vaishnavites, they tell Vishnu is great. Right? And they give examples of that. Shivites say, no, Shiva is great. You see in Ramayana, Rama is doing puja to Shiva. Right? So this is there. So what is it called? Sect. Same culture, everything looks same, but people have differences within. So ethnicity normally is the cause of what? Second reorganization of states. And then what happened? People thought development is not happening and India is not divided geographically. We are divided on the basis of language, but geographically we are not divided. For example, Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh. Can you tell the difference between the two? Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh. They were together. Can you tell the difference between the two? Can I say Uttarakhand is Himalayan state. Uttar Pradesh is state of plains. So what is going to happen? In Uttar Pradesh, now you tell you are Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. 70 to 80% of your state is plains. 20% of your state is mountains. All your policies will be focused on plains or will it be focused on mountains? Plains. Who will not be benefited? Mountains. So if I separate them, can I say they will be mostly dominated by mountains? They will think of their own development. So they thought geographically there is a problem. We need to separate. Smaller states are easy to govern rather than larger states. So which all states came out? Can you tell? Which states came out? Can you tell? Do you recollect 2001? Like maybe most of you might have been born at that time. Right? What are the things which came out? Uttarakhand was separated from Uttar Pradesh. Jharkhand was separated from Bihar. Can you tell what is the difference between Jharkhand and Bihar? See guys, Bihar is present in plains. Jharkhand is present in plateau. Chota Nagpur plateau. Where are minerals present? Chota Nagpur plateau. Where is agriculture present? Bihar. You tell me, should Bihar promote agriculture or should Bihar promote mining? Are you getting the point? So, people were confused. Who were benefited? Plains were benefited. Who were not benefited? Tribal. So, tribal said, we don't want to be there. They got separated. Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh. Right? Chhattisgarh is mostly forest, tribal dominated areas. Madhya Pradesh is both forest and plain region. less tribals are actually present comparatively. So 3 states divided because of geography, cultural aspect. How do you say Telangana getting separated from Andhra Pradesh? How are you going to say this for your future generations? Why did you get separated from Andhra Pradesh? If someone asks you, what was the reason? Cultural aspect? Anything more? Can you tell what is the difference between Rayalaseema and coastal Andhra? If you have an idea. Can we say Rayalaseema, less rainfall? Okay. Coastal Andhra, good rainfall, money, rich people. Like, here, little bit poor people. Then, Telangana? Can you tell where do you, okay, is Batukamma, right? Are they done in Rayalaseema region? Okay. Can we call it tribal culture? Yes. Where is tribal community predominant? Telangana region. Forest, tribal community, cultural aspects is predominant in Telangana, whereas Rayalaseema and coastal Andhra, cultural aspects are completely different. That's why when we look at the 3 regions, coastal Andhra people are rich because of agriculture, education and other aspects. Rayalaseema stands next and Telangana stands last, mainly because not in terms of resources, but in terms of what? Level of education and all. Because tribal culture wants to protect their own culture. You can't bring them out and do. So what we normally say is, Telangana is plateau. 1. Geographically it is separate because of the plateau. Second, tribal culture. That makes Telangana different from Andhra region geographically. Fine. But this concept again came where they asked, are smaller states better to govern or larger states better to govern? So they all started telling small states are better. So based upon development, 4 states were formed in India. Uttarakhand, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Telangana. These are the 4 regions which were formed on the basis of what? See guys, now why I am explaining all this is, if you understand India properly, 90% of your syllabus is done. Fine. Questions are also asked on the basis of that. Are you getting the point? Everywhere, is there a logic? What they are trying to argue? Syllabus is not made unnecessarily. Political aspect, I will teach you in a week. I'll take 1 week and I'll explain. But you should make your notes. See guys, any preparation happens in 3 stages. This is mains preparation. This is not prelims preparation. Correct? Mains is different from prelims preparation. Now what I'm trying to tell, we all have to do in the class, I will give you notes. Fine? Dictation I'll do. The way we do in GS, the same way. I'll give you proper notes you will have, which you would have done if I have just explained the concepts. Second thing, I will give you handouts of the topics where you do not have proper material available. Third, there are 3 books that you need to purchase. I'll explain which are the 3 books that you need and what needs to be done also. I'll explain. That shouldn't be an issue. Then the 4th most important thing is, guys, this entire course will be for 3.5 to 4 months, guys. Geography doesn't take much time the way others think, for the simple reason that it is mostly overlapping and easy to understand compared to others. But in geography, the biggest challenge is you have lot of information, how to reduce them. I divide it into 2 things, guys. One is you have lot of information, how to reduce. Second area is you have information, but how to bring them to the answer. Because question will not be direct, it can be in other form. When they give you in a new terminology, how to answer them. These two are important areas. Every class will be for 2.5 hours, guys. Approximately 2.5 hours will take. Every day in the class, after completion of the topic, either today, let's say I want to complete the class, I may complete it, but next day in the beginning, I will take the previous year questions and I will tell you what should be the structure of the answers for this. Fine. And weekly once, I will ensure you have a test on the same topics. Earlier, I used to ask students, once complete coaching is done, you please come. We will sit and do test series. After coaching, no one comes. Because they will be busy in the prelims, they will be busy in other aspects. Just one thing, keep writing. Improve. Over a period of time, you will improve. Don't worry about it. Geography, language is not a problem, guys. If you can draw things and show, language is not at all a problem for geography. It's not like other subjects where your English language matters a lot. And then earlier what we used to do, mostly I used to repeat entire geomorphology, climatology, oceanography, the way I used to do in the GS, same aspects we used to do. What I will do this year, I will give those videos access to all the students, entire geography, GS. I will give the access because nowadays GS is asked at the optional level, optional is asked at the GS level. Fine. So I don't want you people to be in trouble. So what I will do, in that videos, people who have already attended GS, no need to worry. But people who have not attended, I would request you to go through them. What I will do in the class, I will explain them again. But I won't dictate the notes. I won't repeat the notes dictation. I hope you understand. Again dictating same climatology, atmosphere and all doesn't make any sense. So people who have not attended, for them the videos will be there. But what I am going to do, I will tell you these 4 days. You watch these 4 videos and come. I will explain you these concepts. We will sit in the class for 5 hours and focus only on answer writing. So this is the concept. I'll explain the concept once. And then I will tell you how exactly you need to frame the answers and we will focus on the writing. Guys, every chapter, every topic will be explained in the class only for notes making of those repeated ones. Because if I have to explain, I will take less time. If I have to dictate notes, it will take more time. I just wanted to avoid that time. Moreover, I want all the geography optional students to ensure the GS is equally strong. Fine. So you will be listening to the same GS topics again. Nothing more. Fine. And then what we are, and then you see here, because the next chapter, what they have done is regional development and planning. Fine. Now you are an IAS officer. Being an IAS officer, you need to develop different areas. Fine. So guys, you are in, let me say, you are district administration, you are a district administrator in Lakshadweep or Andaman and Nicobar. Fine. Some islands. Can you tell what measures will you take to improve them? First is, can you tell what should be done there? Tourism. Okay. Anything apart from tourism? What is development in islands, guys? Fishing. Good. Second, tourism. Then, can you get investments there for tourism? Yes, people are ready to invest, but when? Whenever you have good connectivity. Do you all agree? If you have good connectivity, if you have good transportation, can I say more people are interested to come? Investments. So first thing what you should do, improve connectivity. Recently Indian government, what we did, from underwater Tamil Nadu to Andaman and Nicobar, we have a internet cable. Right, internet cable from where to where? Tamil Nadu to Andaman and Nicobar. So that if you go to Andaman and Nicobar, your internet speed is very high. If your Google Maps and all work properly, then with the boats and all, you can reach different islands there. They are doing it for Army and Navy. But along with that, even tourists and all will be benefited. Do you agree? Guys, can I say Indians visit Maldives? Indians visit Sri Lanka? Indians visit Singapore and many other places. Can we make them in India only? Like Maldives, like Singapore, like Mauritius, can we do in India? For that you need the investments and all. So that is called as, like, regional planning and development of island territories. How will you develop island? Can you tell what is the biggest problem to develop hills, mountains? How to develop mountains? Can I say one of the biggest challenges transportation? Yes, connectivity. So government is telling if anyone comes and invests on the mountains, I will give you less taxes. Fine. So guys, this chapter is all about how can I develop rural area? How can I develop backward region? How can I develop tribal area? How can I develop islands? How can I develop what? Like, let us say Bundelkhand region. Fine. Soil is extremely good, guys. Extremely good soil you have. Extremely good climate you have. Water is not there. What can we do? Can we go for interlinking of rivers? Yes, there recently government has decided to go for Sun Betwa. Like, interlinking of rivers. So I will give you each and everything what needs to be done. But what I'm trying to tell, do you understand? First, we studied about India and its presence in the world. Then we studied what is India geographically. Then what are we studying? We are studying about how to develop different areas of India. Guys, wherever minerals are there, how do you develop minerals? Industries. Wherever agriculture is more, can we focus on agro-based industries? Where Northeast India, Himalayas, can you tell how do you develop? Okay, can you go for industries there? Can you go for agriculture? Can you go for tourism? Yeah, but should the tourism be like, destroying, or should it be with environment? With environment, we call it ecotourism. Ecotourism. Like, you have certain concepts like spend a day with tribals. You need to go there, their houses will be there, you go spend there, you eat their food, learn their culture and all, help them develop and come back. Are you getting the point? So we are not destroying the nature. We are contributing to the benefit of the nature. And whoever goes there, they will teach how to protect a seashore. For example, if you go to Indonesia region, there is this concept of ecotourism. What they do is, some turtles and all, when they enter onto the seashore, like, they come deep inside, dig the soil, keep eggs and all, and go back. Now, whenever they come, if you kill them, some people what they do, they kill these turtles. Their skins and all will be thrown there only. The turtles, when they come, they see that shells and all are there. That means someone is killing the species, it goes back. It won't come properly. And second thing, children, like, when they are playing in that part, let's say tourism we have in the beach. We went there, we don't know. We were running here and there. We went and stamped the eggs there. It is believed that if it lays 100 eggs, 2 eggs will become turtles. You don't know which 2 eggs they are. And if you go and stamp, it's gone. So they will teach you, see, this region don't go. You should not walk into these areas. Who will teach? Tribals will teach us. We will go there to spend time, we will also contribute to the protection of the nature. That is called as what? Ecotourism. Is that important for India also? Is it important in Northeast India? Is it important in this? So that is what we talk in regional development. Fine. So guys, you have a concept of settlements. Now you are a district collector. Can you tell me why in Hyderabad, urban floods are more? Bangalore, Hyderabad, like multiple areas, if you see, urban floods are more. I'll give you two different examples, guys. You take Hyderabad. Hyderabad, outside if you go, like if you go to high-tech city, Gachibowli and all, roads all are wide. You can see roads all are wide. Proper sewage and all is there. Everything is good. Correct? Problem is in this part of Hyderabad because this is old Hyderabad. Correct? New Hyderabad is good because it is planned, undeveloped. Old Hyderabad is not. If you go to Bangalore, old city is good. People have thought and built at that time. Now whatever has developed is developed on lakes. Bangalore is city of lakes, yes. Lot of lakes were there. 8 years there was no water. So what they did, they all constructed houses there. Now whenever flood happens, they tell water has entered into the house. But actually house has entered into the lake. So can you see the difference? So you tell me, there are two places in Bangalore. Two places. One is like high-tech city. Government of Bangalore thought we should give some good place for IT sector to develop. So what they did, they went and identified an area and told 10 kilometers from Bangalore, they told that this area should be developed. They called it Kengeri and they developed it. Like all money was given, road was given, everything was very good. But Rayalaseema people, rich people, like all Reddy brothers and all, lot of iron ore mines, all these people, Karnataka, Rayalaseema region, they all got lot of money. They came and they started having lands around Bangalore in different areas. Now that led to what? All encroachments of lakes, ponds and all led to lot of problems. Now what I'm trying to tell, one part of the city is planned, that is not affected. Another part of the city is not planned and that is affected. What happened? Government got to know that this land is illegally occupied. Someone has constructed the buildings on this. But there were so many such lands, and if you break them, people who have purchased the land and who are staying in the land will be more affected than the developer. Are you getting the point? Some MLA encroached it, he sold to people. Who is in loss? People. Who benefited? The MLA benefited. Now government thought, why should we punish the people? They told akrama sakrama, they told. The meaning of that is whatever illegal is there, from now on it will be legal. Legal and illegal under constitution, not under nature. Fine, nature came and it led to all these problems. Now, that is what we try to study in this terms. Satellite towns means planned. Right? Urban sprawl means spread of urban area unplanned. Are you getting the point? How does these problems occur? We are going to study about them. How slums develop, guys? Any idea how slums develop? How do slums develop? Facilities, okay. Yeah, ma'am, slums. Why will slums develop? I'll just give a simple example. In this area, I'll demolish everything. Like I want to construct some 500 houses, flats in this region. Can I hire labor in Hyderabad to construct? Think and tell. Labor in Hyderabad, is it cheap or costly? Very costly. You can't touch the laborers. What will you do? You will go to Odisha, Bihar, and ask them, come, you work for me, correct? They will come. Will they come alone? They will come with family, husband, wife, children. For them, you know, the construction of 500 houses will take at least 4 years, correct? Within the plot, what will you do? Will you give some place for them to stay? Do you all agree? Yes, they all stayed. We constructed the entire building. Then 4 years they are out of the town. Now 500 houses are built. These 500 houses, people start coming. They want watchman. They want electrician. They want cook, cleaning. One house 10,000 rupees they'll get for cleaning and other stuff. 3 houses if they do 30,000. Go back to village, nothing. Go to another construction site, it is difficult. Are you getting the point? What will they do? They will stay nearby. They will stay nearby. Correct? Nearby they will stay. How many houses are there? 500 houses. Initially how many families came? 15 families were there. But 15 families cannot provide all the service to 500 houses. Houses are more. So what will you do? You'll call brother, sister. Because see, earlier only boy was going for work, boy and girl. Now what will happen? Like, you know, they will bring, you come. So what will happen? 15 houses will become 60 houses. Will they go far from the building or will they be present closer to the building? Closer. Government land is there. They go there, they put. Will they go for permanent structures or will they go for not so permanent structures? Okay. Will they have toilets and all? Have you seen open? Everything would be there, correct? Food and all, do they do outside? No proper sanitation, no proper water supply, electric supply will be there. Anywhere in India, free electricity is available. Like, you know, but can I say not much? Yes. So what is going to happen? 15 houses became 60 houses. That's why most of the developed places, if you see, one side you will have apartment, another side you will have slums. Nearby only you will have slums. Are you getting the point? So now, how the slums develop? Initially, it will be having papers, like, you know, what do you call, anything waste, they will use it for the house, correct? They will stay for 2 years. At that time, some local leader will come. He will tell, I will give pakka houses to everyone. Vote for me. Do you see? So now what will happen? They build houses, but still facilities won't be there. So over a period of time, that will be integrated into the city and that land must be given back. Government land will go. Private land means at least you will vacate, but government land, what will happen? It will be gone. So how the slums are developed? What are the problems? We are not going into the cultural aspects of it. See guys, in the slum, how people behave, sociology, right? What are the problems of slum? Geography. Can I say flooding happens in slums more? They are more prone to flooding, more diseases will occur, right? Those aspects you read where? Geography. Are you getting the point? Then population. Can you tell what are the different races present in India? Any idea? Races present in India. You tell, few at least. Do we have Negritos? Negrito population? Because Negritos were the first one who entered into India, like from Thailand region. From Thailand to Andaman and Nicobar, from Andaman and Nicobar to northeast, like to some areas, we have Negrito population. Mongoloids, yeah, from where they would have come? China, Mongolia region. Can you tell which states in India will have Mongoloid population? Northeast. Apart from northeast, Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu Kashmir, Sikkim. They are all which one? Mongoloids. Then you have which one? Like Australoids from Australia region. They are present in Chota Nagpur plateau. Fine? They are present where? Chota Nagpur plateau. Aryans and Dravidians. After this, two communities came. One from Mediterranean region, Dravidians, who all came and settled. Aryans, Caspian Sea region, Mediterranean Sea region, they came and settled in the north. Fine, this is race. Guys, I will tell, just see, okay, how India is divided. First, Tibetan, right? Sorry, Ladakhi Buddhist culture. Do you agree? Ladakhi Buddhist culture. Do you agree? Kashmiri Muslim culture. Do you agree? Like Hindu, they use a term called Devabhumi culture. Right? If you see Vaishno Devi, Nanda Devi, all those areas, that is what? Hindu Devabhumi culture. Which is the first one? Ladakhi culture. Second is what? Kashmiri Muslim culture. Third is what? Hindu, what is called Devabhumi culture. Punjab, who will be more? Sikh. We call it Sikh Gurumukhi culture. Fine. And then, can you tell in UP, Haryana, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, like who will be there? Hindi Hindu culture. They call. What is that? Hindu culture. Fine. And then Maratha Hindu culture. Maratha Hindu culture. Bengali culture. Dravidian culture. Right? And then Chota Nagpur plateau is there, no? That is tribal culture. Tribal culture. India is divided into what? Can you tell now? Ladakhi Buddhist, Kashmiri Muslim, Hindu Devabhumi, Sikh Gurumukhi, and then you have like Hindi Hindu, Bengali culture, Marathi culture, Northeast tribal culture, right? And then you also have Chota Nagpur plateau, that also tribal culture, Dravidian culture. Now can I say, this is what we are trying to study in population. Have you seen the language of West Godavari is different from East Godavari? The language of coastal Andhra is different from Rayalaseema. Rayalaseema is different from Telangana. Everyone speaks Telugu only. But is there difference? Why? What all determines this? Language. Dialect we call. What all determines a language? Way of living. One. Second, culture. Anything more? Mixing with other languages. Please remember, Karnataka is there. Western Ghats divide. Eastern side speak different language. Western side speak different language. North different language. South different language. Tulu is on the western side. Eastern side they speak different language. Normally if you have a mountain, if you have a river, in between, people get divided. They will speak different language, these people will speak different language. Now only we are interacting more. Earlier there was no much interaction. So guys, population is not about numbers. Population is all about, can you tell me now, Himalayan states, will you have more population, less population? Less. Plains of India, more or less? More. Plateau, you will have little bit, but which is highest? Plains. Second is plateau. And then coastal plains, will you have population? Yes. Islands, will you have population? Less. Mountains, Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats and all, will you have more or less? Gujarat and Rajasthan, will you have more or less? Less. Why? Rainfall is less. So, based upon the geography, we can tell where population is more and where population is less. I have another question to you. You tell me, agriculture is predominant in Punjab, Haryana region. In Kerala region, migration is predominant. Most of the people from Kerala, they go to Arab countries for working, especially men. So can you tell, in Punjab, Haryana, if agriculture is more, can I say caste system is more? If agriculture is more, caste system will be more. Can you tell where do you have caste system more in Andhra, Telangana region? Where do you have caste system more? Does Andhra has more or Telangana has more? Andhra. And especially in Andhra, which side you have more? Coastal Andhra has more compared to, if you go to UP Bihar region, my name is not Sandeep Mahajan. My name is Sandeep. I don't have any surname. Fine. I was in a college by name Mahajana PU college. At that time, I made an email ID by name sandeepmahajana@gmail.com. I didn't had Sandeep, so I took the college name. Now I went to Delhi for classes and all. There what happened, the guys who were talking, they'll ask your name. Fine, I told Sandeep, they were like waiting for the surname. Fine. And surname is very important in those parts to determine your behavior. Based upon that, they judge you. Anyone you see, everyone will have surname for sure. Where culture is not dominant, they don't bother. They just go with some names. Now here what happened, I didn't tell anything. I told I don't have surname. Then while filling the form, they asked email ID. I gave Sandeep Mahajana. They thought Mahajan is my family name. I was not aware that there is some community called as Mahajan community and all. I'm just trying to tell, how that matters to some regions. Here, who is bothered what's your name is? In Telangana, do you ever speak to any of your persons on the basis of the caste or community? Do you ask even? You go to Royal, coastal Andhra region and all, you easily get to know. The first thing happens is that, if you don't tell, they'll ask which house, who is your relative, anyone there, they come to that. What I'm trying to tell, see guys, in geography, we are not reading caste system. We are not reading about those. What we are trying to read is where differences are present. Why in some areas, why in Kerala, matriarchal society is present. Why in Punjab, Haryana region, patriarchal society is present. Kerala, what happened is very simple. Men went to where? Arab countries. Who is left? Woman. Mother is left. And when did they go? 1960s, 70s only they left. Oil, once it came, many of our people went. Women are left behind. Now, let us say a family with father, a family where father is out of the town. Fine. I will go to my mom and ask, Mom, please get me clothes, toys or something. Mom will tell, let father come. I will ask him and give you. Fine. Here father is in Qatar, Kerala region. Toy, will mother call father and ask? Now communication is more, but at that time no communication. Who used to take decision? Children. raised by seeing. Who is taking the decision in the family? Woman. Now in this family, father is taking the decision. Men will think like, yes, I need to be like my father. Girls will think, I need to be like my mother. Any decision must be taken by father. Here who is taking the decision? Mother. Both will support whom? Women started developing, I should take the decision. Men started developing, I should go out and work. Right? Where will you have matriarchal society? Kerala. Are you getting the point? How cultures developed over a period of time, and that has its own leniences. We are not going in depth in geography. We are just trying to study what is the diversity and all that is present. See guys, at the end of the day, as an IAS officer, if someone asks you, like, what type of system is there in this particular part, you should not be unaware. Geography gives you that knowledge about India. Yes, this is a chapter on transport, communication and trade. Okay. Have you heard about Golden Quadrilateral? What is Golden Quadrilateral? Roads, railways, connecting which places, can you tell? It is connecting Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata. These are the four important cities. Which one is connecting? Golden Quadrilateral. Okay, fine. Guys, why are they connecting four cities? Can you tell? Transportation. Okay. But why these four cities? Are roads done for people movement or for goods movement? Both, but mostly what? See, if people has to move, one lane is enough. If goods has to move, 8 lane is important. More goods. See guys, in India we have industries in different parts. Those industries must be interconnected. For that this is done. Like I'll tell you, Delhi region is industrial region in India, right? Mumbai region is industrial region. Gujarat region is industrial region. Chota Nagpur Plateau is industrial region. Kolkata is industrial region. Bengaluru, Chennai is industrial region. Which are the 6? Delhi, Gujarat, Mumbai, Bengaluru, Chennai, right? Kolkata, Chota Nagpur. Now, which cities am I connecting with Golden Quadrilateral? Delhi to Kolkata. If I connect, I am connecting Delhi industrial region with Chota Nagpur industrial region with Kolkata industrial region. If I connect Delhi to Mumbai, I am connecting which industrial regions? Like Gujarat, Delhi and Mumbai. Mumbai to Chennai. Chennai to Bangalore. What am I connecting? I am connecting industrial region. What is an industrial region? Where industrial development is there and minimum 5 lakh people are employed in industries. Such areas will be called as what? Industrial regions. Now that should be connected with this. Guys, can I put roads in islands? Can I go for airways when I am moving from Bihar to UP? Or should I go for road? What is better? Road is better. Island, what is better? Plain. If I have waterway, which is the cheapest? Waterway. So, can I say in entire India, one transportation is not possible? You need to have multiple transportations. That is what we read. In which area, which road should be put? In which area pipeline must be there? In which area waterway must be there? That we are trying to study in transportation. And why is it required? Can you tell? Guys, Anantapur, have you heard? Anantapur? Anantapur in Andhra Pradesh is actually driest region. Considered to be the driest within Andhra Pradesh, where rainfall is very less. Now you tell, should I focus on giving more water to Anantapur and develop Anantapur, or should I take the land for industries? Industrial development will be better. correct? But Anantapur doesn't have any minerals. Anantapur doesn't have much minerals. Less minerals are there. But land is available, right? Skilled labor we can get. Climatic conditions are good. High temperature, solar energy, everything I'll go, right? But what is not there? Minerals are not there. If minerals are not there, if I put good road, good railway line, can I say then transportation cost reduces? Will industries be willing to come? Do you all agree? Now you tell, Yadagiri Gutta, like there is a place by name Yadagiri Gutta which is closer to Hyderabad. Now I have 100 acres of land there for airport development. I'm just giving an example. Airport development. Can I say if airport comes there, surrounding area will also develop? But for airport to develop there, what is important? Road. See guys, one region is developed, but surrounding regions are not developed. If I want the surrounding regions to develop, I need to put road and railway line. What is going to happen? Development from one place spreads to other places. That is called Hirschman's trickling down effect, which is helpful through transportation. We are not reading road, railway line. We won't be by-hearting National Highway 1, National Highway 2 and all. What is important is, why are these golden quadrilateral put in India? Now, you tell me, recently Government of India has told Gati Shakti. Have you heard? Gati Shakti. What is it all about? Infrastructure. What is infrastructure? Roads, railways, electricity and all. Do you agree? Now I have a simple question guys. South India is good for, peninsular India is good for renewable energy. Renewable energy. This is the question. What are renewable energies? Can you tell? What all comes under renewable energy? Solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy. Yes. Okay, at least these three you see. Is South India good for solar energy? High temperature throughout the year, it is good. Second, can it have wind energy? Why? Ocean is there, sea breeze, land breeze will be there, turbines will rotate. Third, is it good for tidal energy? Why? Tides can come because coast is there, correct? Are you getting the point? So, this is asked for 15 marks. Fine. What I'm trying to tell you is, I can explain you the concepts and I can make you think. But I want you to understand any question in the exam is purely on the basis of uses of that particular thing. Why are we studying? Is to ensure that you people, once you go to that position, you have clarity of what you are doing. You should have complete picture of India. That is the intention of this paper. Yes, industry, most easiest chapter, fine. It takes hardly 2 classes to complete entire industries. Very easy, because for all the questions same answers will be there. It doesn't change. It's very simple. I'll show you that. Yeah. Then you have agriculture. Agriculture. Yes, what is the use of using fertilizers? Why is fertilizers important? Increase yield, correct? Okay. What do you understand by, okay, why is irrigation important? Can you tell the difference between a land which is not irrigated and a land which is irrigated? What improves in a land which is irrigated? Can you tell? See, one land is without irrigation, another land is with irrigation. Think, what can help you? One, can I say continuous supply of water? Will that ensure that you can grow more crops? Right? So guys, if you grow one crop per year, if you grow 3 crops per year in the same field, we say agricultural intensity increased. 1 crop to 3 crops, intensity increased, we use the term. In one acre of land, let me say wheat is growing. Wheat, exactly when it is about to become a flower, that is like, when germination and all happens, at that time if rainfall comes, wheat production in the same field, it increases by 1.5 times. If you don't give rain, if it gives 1 quintal, if you give rain, it gives 1.5 quintal. Now you tell, can we wait for rain exactly to happen at that time? But if we give irrigation, is it beneficial? So can I say 1 ton it used to give, with irrigation what did I do? 1.5 ton. Second, nitrogen. Nitrogen is important for every species because of the DNA things and all. If nitrogen is not there, the plants will grow in a stunted manner. Energy won't be there. So you tell me, if I give fertilizers, can I say yield increases? So yield is increasing, right? Number of times I am growing is increasing. Do you all agree with me? Now you tell, who can provide fertilizers? Who can provide irrigation? Who can provide good quality seeds? Who can provide electricity to farming? Rich farmers, poor farmers. Can you tell me, marginal farmers or rich farmers? Rich farmers. What do marginal farmers do? They depend on what? Rain. Do you all agree? But if a marginal farmer is supported by the government, can I say he will also try to increase the yield? Everyone? Third, I want you to tell me, you are a tenant in this house. You are a tenant in this house. You are owner of the house. When will you invest in electricity, bore and all? If you are a owner, will you do all those, or if you are a tenant, will you do all those? Owner. Can I say, if anyone takes land for lease, will they try to improve the land, or will they just focus on producing? But if you are owner, what will happen? Improving the land. So guys, that is called as, you see now, infrastructure. What is infrastructure? Irrigation, seeds, fertilizers, power. Can I say, with this agricultural production increases, agricultural intensity increases? You tell now, institutional factors. Land holdings means what? Rich farmer, poor farmer, landless laborers. Land tenure means what? Like, you have taken it on lease. Third is what? Land reforms. In India, you have land reforms. Zamindari system, Mahalwari system, they were abolished and all. They come under this. Now you see, agricultural productivity. Can you tell, how will you improve agricultural productivity? You have an agricultural land. How do you improve agricultural productivity? What will you increase? Can you tell? Fertilizers, seeds, power. Will it help in increasing? Yes. Will land holdings help? Tenancy help? I'll come to that. How exactly we need to do. See guys, what are the questions? Give an account of infrastructural factors necessary for promoting agricultural development in dry zones of India. Can you tell what is the meaning of dry zones where rainfall is less? Can you tell what should be done in dry zones? What is infrastructural factors? 4. What are the 4? Irrigation, seeds, fertilizers, power. You see. Discuss the importance of irrigation in Indian agriculture. Discuss the use of chemical fertilizers, pesticides and insecticides in agriculture and its impact on human health. Explain the role of institutional factors. What are institutional factors? 3. What are the 3? Land holdings, land tenure, land reforms. You see here, explain the role of institutional factors in efficiency. Discuss the role of institutional factors. Outline the impact of land reforms. Land reform is a key to modern agriculture. Explain the modernization of Indian agriculture. Formulate suitable agricultural land use policy. These all I'll give you. Yeah. See guys, distinguish between agricultural productivity and agricultural efficiency, and bring out the disparity in regional distribution of agricultural efficiency. Guys, what is the meaning of agricultural productivity, agricultural efficiency? I'll just tell. 1 acre of land, it used to produce 1 ton. Now it is producing 1.5 tons. This is called as what? Agricultural productivity increased. But I used to do flood irrigation. Lot of water was wasted. I used to put lot of fertilizers. But now government gave me soil health card. With that I got to know I should not use more of fertilizers. I reduced my fertilizer input. I was going for flood irrigation. Lot of water was wasted. Now I am going for drip irrigation. Can I say I am utilizing the water effectively? Are you getting the point? What is it called as? What is it called as? Agricultural efficiency. So, guys, entire topic of agriculture, first half is about 7 words. What are the 7 words? Fertilizer, irrigation, seeds, power, and land holdings, land reforms, and land tenure. Second half is all about green revolution, white revolution, pink revolution, all those revolutions, which is benefiting, which is not benefiting. Is green revolution good or bad? It has both merits and demerits. Today we are going for what? Evergreen revolution. Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. Pradhan Mantri, like what do you call as horticulture, you have, like different schemes are there. What is the meaning of sweet revolution? Sweet revolution. Honey. Like they're going for that. What is the meaning of silver revolution? Silver. Milk is white. Egg revolution is silver. Silver fiber revolution? Cotton. Cotton is silver fiber. See, that is prelims. Which revolution is what is prelims? But here, what needs to be done? Nothing much. Then is resources. Guys, 8th standard NCERT book, 10th standard NCERT book, 12th standard NCERT book is this. Directly if you can write answers from that, it's enough. Fine, this is there for both India and the world. And now you see. Space relationship of India with neighboring countries. I'll just ask a simple question. Can you tell how many states of India has border with Pakistan? Gujarat has border, Rajasthan has border, Punjab has border, yes, Jammu Kashmir has border, Ladakh has border, correct. Can you tell what is Gujarat? Gujarat is semi-arid region, Rajasthan is desert, Punjab is plains, Himalayas, Jammu Kashmir is mountains, Ladakh is cold desert. Can I say 5 states of India has 5 different geographies with what? Pakistan. With China? Himalayas. Can we say Himalayas acts as a border with China? What acts as a border with Bangladesh? Rivers. It's a delta. So it's what? Rivers acts as the border. What acts as a border with Myanmar? Myanmar, forest and hills. Fine. This is spatial relationship of India with neighboring countries. What is separating India from Sri Lanka? Park Strait and Gulf of Mannar. But can we see water body? Yes. So yes. Drainage system, physiographic regions. mechanism of Indian monsoons, tropical cyclones and western disturbances, floods and droughts, climatic regions of India, natural vegetation, soil types and their distribution. This you will read in GS. For this, best book is 9th standard, 11th standard India Physical Geography. If you can write answers from that, scores will be very high. And remember, we are not getting into facts. We are giving 1 or 2 examples each and we are trying to write. For examples, if you take 11th standard NCERT book India Physical, they will tell Himalayas is divided into Punjab Himalayas, Kashmir Himalayas and all. And then they will tell the width of Himalayas, height of Himalayas, like what are the major mountains that are there. If you can write that, it's enough. So what I'm trying to tell, entire Indian geography is purely on the basis of what? Understanding India. Geography, if you by heart, I'll tell you what people do is Indian geography book 5 chapters is not less than 1800 pages. Guys. They have given 1800 pages to read. And the problem with the book is they are focused on each and every aspect. And I have seen some people when they write notes also, for every topic they have. But my point is, if you don't integrate and study, for example, you saw states, geographical distribution of states in India. Do you need to by heart it? If you have a clarity of what they are asking, is it enough? So the question is, if you want to by heart, this subject is never going to end. But if you can try to understand, then it will be done in less time. Now, apart from this, paper 1 is geomorphology, which you read in GS, climatology, oceanography, biogeography, soils, plus environmental geography. Environment and ecology, you will read more. Here you will read less. Fine? Those 5 chapters are completely overlapping from GS. But next 125 marks is there, which we call perspectives in geography. Perspectives means, you tell, very simple guys. How should I read geography guys? Should I read physical geography or should I read human geography? One is enough or both are required? Both? Okay. Should I read Indian geography or should I read Hyderabad geography or should I read Telangana geography? Not for UPSC, I'm asking generally. Should my focus is to study Hyderabad properly or should I focus on Telangana? Is it enough? Or if I study about India, it's enough? You tell me? Because can I say India is important, but why Telangana is having floods if someone asks you? Then whose geography is important? Telangana, Hyderabad geography, you need to study which area is how. Let me say Hussain Sagar will fill. Which area will be affected? You are district collector of Hyderabad, you are the chairman of the municipality here, GHMC here, and they will tell flood is coming. Water level is increasing where? Hussain Sagar, water level is increasing. Whom will you vacate? Will you vacate people who are downward or will you vacate people who are upward? So first you should know where the water flows. Geography of, you vacate everyone, no use. You should know whom to vacate and which door you are opening and whether sewage is properly present or not in that particular area. More slums are there, who will be affected? Do you all agree? Is that all important when we are looking at it? So can I say India is also important, this is also important? Yes. Now, guys, will nature determine us or we determine nature? I'll ask a simple question. If a man thinks, can he grow rice in Antarctica? If a man wants, can he grow? He can take sand, he can have heaters, electricity, he can grow, he can do anything. But there is a limit. Correct? Can I make entire Antarctica into? No. But whatever I want I can do. Can I make entire Arab desert AC? I can, but only 2 days. Not beyond that, correct? So some people say man can do anything. But some people say no, there is limitations. Who guide us? Nature guides us. So guys, geography, how to study is what perspectives is all about. It's very easy. We can read it in a more entertaining manner, don't worry. Then you have world economic geography, guys, which is common for both GS and optional. If you attend this in GS, we won't be covering much, but in optional, we will cover to greater depth with respect to what? Like, this. Then guys, you have population and settlements of the world. Regional geography. This is like paper 1, paper 2 will go hand in hand in these chapters. Because you saw population, you saw settlements in paper 2. Same thing is there in paper 1. And the last chapter of paper 1 is theories. So next class when I start, I'll tell you how it would be. First, I will take a theory of industries. Industry theory I will take. And then I will tell you why in different regions of the world industries are there. And then I will tell you in India why in different regions industries are there. Are you getting the point? So one theory, world and India. I will talk about agriculture. I will talk about world agriculture. I will talk about Indian agriculture. I will talk about what we call as world transportation, India's transportation. One theory will be there, one this will be there. So like that we will go. So guys, let me tell you, we are done, just 5 minutes. Guys, the session as I told you will be approximately for 2.5 hours, where every day I will ensure that questions are also discussed, previous year questions. So you have a fair idea of what exactly is there. And if people are opting for online as well, right, you can text me the questions. In the next class, I will explain and elaborate them if you cannot ask directly on live. Then second important thing, class notes will be dictated. There are 3 books that I want you to purchase. Fine. One is Physical Geography by Savendra Singh. Yes, there will be books like Geomorphology, Climatology, Oceanography. No. Only one book, Physical Geography by Savendra Singh. Second, Indian Geography by Majid Hussain or Kullar, guys. Any book is fine. Human Geography by Majid Hussain or Sudipta Adhikari. Any book is fine. Guys, don't read these books. You are not taking the books to read them. Whatever you need to read, whatever you need to understand, class notes I will dictate. Don't worry. But I want you to use this as reference books for language. For example, Savendra Singh, let me say, in this book, some bold letters, some words will be given. right? For example, I will teach you what is drumlins, but in that book they have told drumlins are called basket effect topography. UPSC, what it will do, it will read basket effect topography and it will give what is basket effect topography. So to understand questions you need to read the book, not to write the answer. Answer what to write I'll teach you. This is also only for reference. Fine. This also reference. I will give you handouts. Handouts, which is bulkier. That also don't study. That is also for what you call as just to have a note of the material. See, there are not less than 10 to 15 books, where in every book some 15 pages, 30 pages may be important. Even in your degrees, you might have seen there will be some books for whom for one topic or two topics you might read those books. Now I have taken photocopy of those and I will provide you them. No need to purchase the books for that. But see guys, every topic I'll teach you. That is not an issue. But class notes you must be thorough. And for every question, previous year question, what should be the structure? How you must write? So at the end of the class you may have some 2 to 3 books based upon your handwriting, right? Apart from that, what I want from you is you keep one book where the book focus will be on answers for the exam. For this question, what should be the keywords? For this question, what should be the keywords? 1 week will be there between GS and optional. Gap, 1 week will be there. In that gap, what you should read, you should prepare now only. So that let's say after prelims, you want to go for test series. At that time, you should read the keywords, go and write. You should not be wasting time. Geography will help you in paper 1, paper 2 to some extent, paper 3 to some extent. Fine? Essay depends, guys. Sometimes you may get, sometimes you may not get. But these 3 papers will be helpful with geography. So there also, if you have to perform well, you have to ensure the notes in a proper manner. Fine. And are you people comfortable in the morning or in the afternoon? Morning? Okay, I'll explain what is morning. Right. So morning in the sense 6 to 8. Okay, so guys, I'll just tell, I need 10 hours of class every week, so that I will be able to teach you other aspects as well. In the sense, if we are going for questions, notes and all, minimum 10 hours is required. So along with that, as I told you, I will get you access to some of the videos as well, so that I want you to see them from GS point of view, guys, so that you have the clarity. One of the advantage why people choose geography is they will clear prelims for sure. If you see, out of 10,000 or 12,000 students who will write mains, 4,000 to 5,000 students will be geography students, and that is easier mainly because GS is overlapping here. With optional, if you people are not in a position to do it, then it's your mistake. So that aspect must be clear, because here you read factual, you understand things a lot compared to other aspects. So what I'm trying to say, 3 days or 4 days, right? I want you to see the videos. Fine? Not throughout. I'm not telling throughout. Initially I'll be taking classes for you, but in between, when we come to geomorphology, climatology, oceanography and all, I'll ask you to read a particular topic. Come, we will discuss, we will take previous year questions, we will sit and start analyzing how to write them. I don't want to spend classroom time for what we call as notes dictation. That's the only thing that I'm telling you. In the videos it would be there in the same format, so don't worry. or if you are bothered about it, I can get you the notes of the GS students and give it to you. But I would say, like, if you can write it down, it will be revision for you, and then I will add for optional how you need to improve the answers and what needs to be done. Clear? So yeah, any doubts from your side, guys? You can or you need not, depends. For example, if there is a question on let us say Saddle Peak, right? It's just a geographical one, so you can say that it's the highest peak in Andaman and Nicobar. That's enough. No need to go for current affairs specifically. If you have current affairs, don't leave, you write. See guys, paper 2, whether I teach you or I don't teach you, if you're writing mains, you will score 120 plus out of 250. I'm not required for paper 2 because most of it is like GS itself. If you are aware, you can write, and when you are writing mains, you would have read GS portions also. Definitely you will write well. Paper 1 is more static, it's like max. So if you can write in a proper format with diagrams, that must be easier. I'll give you simpler diagrams and all to do, that must be easier. But my request to you guys, if you can get the books where you have like UPSC answer sheet type, you'll get in the market. You might have seen. Yeah, so with the margins. Yes, if you can get books like this, I want you to draw within this. I'll show you in the exam how much must be your India map. Not drawing India map in an entire page. It should look like India. That's it. So how to practice them? So for that, I want you to do this. And what we can do, this part, we can write current affairs, additional aspects that are there. And guys, I will have sessions on Kurukshetra magazine for you. Right, Kurukshetra magazine I'll try to have. Every month I'll take and explain you from which topic what is there. For example, agriculture is there, industry is there, rural development is there. Kurukshetra overlaps with lot of geography stuff. I'll explain how to incorporate them. Because we say case studies. Normally people say case studies. What is the meaning of case study is, in some area they used this fertilizer and it benefited them. The yield increased. Like Anantapur, I was telling you the example. Now you might have heard about Kia Motors, which has taken huge land and they have developed very well around Anantapur. So today Anantapur is industrialized, and in and around other industries will also develop, mainly because of connectivity. Now when you talk about Hirschman's trickling down effect, you need to bring that example. I'll give you the examples, but if you can show them, it would be much better. Fine. So is anything more? Regular classes will be on Wednesday. Fine, we'll meet on Wednesday and same timing, right? So bring the books, we'll start the classes immediately. Fine, thank you.